Yo! Video games.
This is some music. Wow. That's a crazy shot. Dang. Kinda cool, actually.
Doing the most with what they have.
Damn, this is kind of insanely cool. Wow. Mode 7? Not quite.
The Big Apple.
Damn, this is actually really neat. Twin Towers are there. Jeez, I was legit impressed by how cool this looks. How vibey this shit looks, never forget.
Parasite Eve.
Who even made this game? Like, Tetsuya Nomura was obviously the character designer, but
Yeah,
who
who
the fuck made this shit?
who within Square had anything to do with this?
I'm gonna look it up.
There's her normal outfit, yeah.
Yeah. Takashi Tokita, the Chrono Trigger guy.
Huh.
Sakaguchi was the producer.
Wow.
But yeah, Takashi Tokita was the story planner and director.
Jesus.
Character designed by Nomura. Yokoshi Nomura did the music. Damn. Wow. Sakaguchi. Yeah, 1998. They were definitely trying a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That's what you have to give them credit for. Like, there was like an attempt to break out. Like, we have this budget and this money that like FF7 made them and these other games, right? And they're like, we're gonna try some shit.
Yeah.
As long as it's gonna take about a year and a half to make, a year to make, do it.
So yeah, like from what I understand from the very troubled development of Gears was there at the time the PlayStation they were making all these games, Square had a mandate. You had 18 months to make a game. Mm-hmm. If the project gets greenlit, you have 18 months to get it done. Now you could ask for a one-time 6-month extension, which would be granted in certain circumstances. Which Gears got that, and it still wasn't done. And Square at the time, for that game story, was Square said, why don't you just wrap it up at disc 1? And they're like, no, I don't want to end the story there, so that's what we got. But yeah, like almost all the games within Square Enix at this time had to be made in 18 months or less. So.
Oh, the director also did The Bouncer, which also makes a lot of sense.
The Bouncer.
Yeah. Oh, he was the same dude that directed Live a Live and Chrono Trigger. Live Alive.
Live Alive.
Interesting work history.
The Bouncer. The Bouncer. The Bouncer remake when? I think that company's gone. I think Dream Factory made that game. Yeah, I think it's dead.
That was a Square subsidiary.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
And they did like Tobal and Air Guys.
Yep.
Makes sense.
They didn't do Bushido Blade, did they?
No, I keep thinking they did, but that was
different-
someone else.
Different crew.
That was another developer who they had a huge falling out with Square. So.
Bro, the list of games that Tetsuya Nomura has worked on is actually fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like, it is, like, you just have to keep scrolling. Constantly. You just have to keep scrolling. So yeah, Nomura did field graphics on Chrono Trigger.
Yep.
Character design and then battle on FF7. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, Nomura has literally had his hands in fucking everything. His list of works is insane. It's insane.
Like you are why reason why guns won't disappear from this country. What? As long as you rely on guns, criminals will too. Oh, that's bullshit. Vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you. Here's an ordinary crook. The fuck kind of cop is he?
The battle designer of this game directed Mario RPG.
Oh, it's God, what's his name?
Yoshiko Mikawa.
Yeah, I think he did Dragoon. He left Square and tried to do Legend of Dragoon.
Really?
I think.
He's working still at Square because he did like all the Mario and Luigi games.
Yes, the Alpha Dream people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's him. No, he's not with Square anymore. He just came back as the supervisor for Mario RPG 2023. Sorry.
M16. It's the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. Here, just give me an M16. Which gun?
Looking up to see who worked on Chrono Trigger. Curious now. Hell, it goes.
Welcome back.
Hey, thank you. There it is. My katana. I can't forget that.
Your katana?
Yes. Oh, that's goes on there. Okay. Yeah. Someone's got me katana.
Got him a weapon?
Yeah. No manner of speaking.
Manner of speaking. Alrighty, try again.
See it. Oh, dude, fucking Chrono Trigger had 3 directors.
Yep.
Katase was one of them.
Yeah.
Wow. And Akira Toriyama just did character design. That was it. Character and like enemy design. And not even all of it.
Toriyama?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was just a character designer. But
Wonder how the hell that happened. Like, that's such a weird thing.
so because the whole basis of Chrono Trigger was that it was a dream. It was the dream game because Enix and Square were working together finally.
Oh, and Enix was doing Dragon Ball related stuff.
In Dragon
and shit like
Quest.
that's right.
So it
Dragon
was like-
Quest, which was already
Yeah.
side by side with Toriyama. Okay.
Yeah. So it was Yuji Horii, you know, the writer creator of Dragon Quest, and Toriyama who did all the art for Dragon Quest.
Gotcha.
Kind of like working with Square. Oh my God.
It was Mitsuda and Uematsu that did the music on Chrono Trigger.
So I've researched this one extensively. Yes, there are total of 12 tracks Uematsu did because Mitsuda worked so hard on that game as his first game. He got stomach ulcers, and he was sent to the hospital. And also had a hard drive crash as well at some point. So Uematsu had to come in and do a couple tracks to finish up the game for him.
That would make sense.
A lot of it is the BC stuff. The prehistory stuff is mostly Uematsu stuff. Some future stuff. I believe the Gato theme, where like you're beating the training robot, is also an Uematsu track. Yeah, they're like. So yeah, like there was Chrono Trigger's soundtrack was insane because at the time Mitsuda had told Sakaguchi, he said, I'm working as a sound engineer, just sound effects, sound engineering, and he's like, I want to compose. I'm a musician. And like I'm quitting if I don't get a project. And then Sakaguchi was like, I have a project brewing that might be good for you. But he was so happy, but also so terrified of doing a big RPG that he literally worked himself to death almost. Literally almost worked himself to death on it. And the stress and like the never going home kind of thing, he got stomach ulcers from it. So
yeah.
So Uematsu had to come in and do a few things to sort of clean up, like a few extra tracks just to sort of hit.
That makes sense.
So yeah, a lot of it is like it's like Tyranno Lair and like which you already have done, I think.
Oh yeah.
Which is like the dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
It wasn't not even really a work culture thing because he was just young. And eager, but
obsessed.
Also didn't want to screw it up either.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
So,
and then the pimpy theme is Rick Astley's never.
It's not. It's easy. I looked this up too. It's actually a song called "Easy Do Dance," which was a dance song in Japan, which has a very extremely similar riff. Because someone asked him,
maybe Rick Astley took it from Japan.
Yeah, maybe. They all came out around the same time. Because people have asked him straight up, like, "Have you heard this?" He's like, "I've never heard this song in my life." And other people have like, "Yeah, Rick Astley's thing in the 80s, 90s, this song never charted in Japan. It would be really unusual for him to have ever heard it. Mm-hmm. It's not impossible, but it'd be weird." But people are like, then they found out, oh, there's this dance song called Easy Do Dance, and they're like, oh, it's this song. I'm like, yeah, it's that song.
Yeah, the development of old games is weird. Like they're so just hobbled together, like the legality of things, like the immediacy of things, like all those elements of just bringing stuff together is just back in the day when there was so much less red tape around everything, so much less hoopla to deal with.
Yeah, there was a thing where like Link's Awakening, where they talked about it, where they're like, yeah, we just did this, and we threw like, there's some parts where you see Goombas and Kirby.
Yeah, because it's goofy.
And they just said, well, we didn't ask any of the other departments or how, we just figured, we'll throw it in. Easier to ask forgiveness than permission. Mm-hmm. And I'm just kind of like, how? Nintendo.
Too big now.
You have to ask people? like motherfuckers, you all work together on the same games in the same building.
It's the same thing as I understood, like the relationship that devs have with like FromSoft, where it's like we don't want to piss them off.
Yeah.
Like we want to be like whatever they want. We just want them to make us a game that's gonna make us a fuckload of money.
Yeah.
So it's like that. We're like, we don't. That's why FromSoft gets so much like leeway of doing whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
Because these companies like Nintendo now, Sony in the past, and like Bandai Namco are just like, all right, you guys know what you're doing. Your games make a fuckload of money. Just do you. And they try to stay as hands-off and as respectful as possible, which is why it made complete sense that no Dark Souls characters and no FromSoft characters made it into Soul Calibur 6. Now that makes perfect sense. Where it'd be almost disrespectful to ask. So it's like, yep, now I get it. Like, it seemed like the most obvious thing, like, you own those characters. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Like, they are your property. You can choose whatever the hell you want to do with them, but they don't want to make the people that makes their most successful games upset.
Right. They don't want to...
They don't want to step on any toes that go beyond what Miyazaki would want.
Yeah, because they would like to work with them again in the future.
Exactly.
And they're like... FromSoft doesn't need Namco. They're owned by a big ass corporation.
They can do
themselves.
it. Yeah, they're
Like-
yeah, exactly.
I can just tell you no the next time you want to make a game together.
It's effectively like the James Cameron element, where it's just like, just let him do it, give him whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
And he just gets to do whatever he wants because he will always make you money. Like, that's kind of the way some of these things are. We're like super hands off. Like, just don't fuck with them. Just let them do whatever it takes.
Yeah. There's a.
Wow, this is mad cool.
There was an interview done recently, and I'm not talking about Famitsu, but like a content creator with one of the ex-artists at Retro, and he was saying, it's really cool and it's really, it's really fun and whatever, like to be able to work on a Nintendo property. You dream your whole life of it, but he was trying to be very, very cautious and coy about. They are very
Red tape
particular
Yeah.
about everything.
Yeah.
And they don't really have
Have any
give it
leeway?
No leeway.
Yeah.
I was talking to Proto Man, he's in my chat, he's probably in your chat. He was saying he had friends who work for Next Level, and he said like working on Luigi's Mansion 3 was a nightmare with NCL, Nintendo Japan. Like apparently, and this all came out also in the Famitsu interview for Tanabe on the Japanese side for Metroid Prime. Everything was their idea. This was a project that when they restarted, they're like, you're restarting it, but you're keeping all the same ideas.
Yeah.
We want this. I want this. Like, I want this character in there. I want this thing. I want to have this hub kind of thing. And so it's like, and other people have kind of like, there's been some other people who've like saying but not saying it, like,
It's not exactly untrue.
like, we're owned by them, but like, there's a committee there in NCL that like is
Making decisions.
makes all the decisions, makes
Yeah.
all the visual design, all the gameplay design decisions.
Yeah.
And frankly, I'll be real, I don't think Nintendo's always perfect at has perfect ideas.
No shit.
like
No shit.
like Wii Music and some other things, it's like no, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, problem is nobody can tell them no.
Because they're too big.
They're too
Once
big.
again, it boils down to the problem that they are just too big. Like, you get to be that size, you just can't say no.
Yeah. You can't tell Miyamoto he's got a bad idea.
Nope.
like,
Cannot. Dude, I love this shit. This is so cool. I forgot about this completely in this game. Like, how do you depict a city from the perspective of a PlayStation?
this is where it's like, man, I could definitely see a remake being really cool.
Yeah. But also, really expensive.
yeah.
Like-
yeah. If you wanted to do it like proper, it would be.
The scope and scale of this is like, this is like a, you're like driving around town and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Even if they kept it to like a map, just
Yeah.
3D rendering out like, oh, we gotta have a detailed 1990s New York.
Yep. Yeah, that's tough.
Huh. Graphics are never gonna get better than this.
You know what I thought that with? 2005 PlayStation 2. The era of like Devil May Cry 3,
Oh yeah.
you know?
Dude, Tekken 5 looked amazing.
Yeah, right around that time frame. I'm like, how do graphics get any better? Like, because HD was not a thing yet. Like, high resolution was not a thing yet. So it's kind of like, how do games look better than Devil May Cry 3? Like, I don't get it. How do games look
Man.
better than Tekken 5? How do games look better than Resident Evil 4? Like, I don't think they do. I think this is it, bro.
I wouldn't say we've reached a point where how do graphics get better. I think we've reached a point of like, how do we fucking afford?
Yeah, how can we even afford to make the game look good? Yeah. Yeah, it's true. That's kind of the problem, is that like everything is not becoming less expensive. He's wearing Jordans, it's funny.
Couldn't tell if he was a boy or Ben? Oh.
Will GTA 6 be the last? The graphics are so good game.
GTA 6 is going to be the last of graphics so good just because it's costing too much. They're spending $2 billion total on that to get that game out. Like, that's the end. That's the end of the road. Like, what is financially feasible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be the biggest game of all time, and it literally has to sell bigger than any game of all time for it to make up the money. Like, yeah. Here's the problem. GTA 5 has 10 years of development to make it like the game it is.
Yeah.
Like, more than that, right? So, I think GTA 6 is going to be amazing when it comes out, but there ain't no way that it meets those expectations.
It will not sell as much as GTA 5 does lifetime.
I don't think it will.
It just won't.
Yeah, I don't think it will.
Won't. It can. And that's not even saying it's going to do bad or it's going to flop. It's going to be hugely successful.
It's probably going to be very good.
And it's going to be very good, and it's just not going to sell that number.
But
That's just not going to happen again. Nintendo will not sell more Switch 2s than Switch 1s.
Yes.
Lifetime, Switch 1 will have sold more systems than the Switch 2 will. Not even saying it's a flop, I'm just saying they're just not going to do that again.
It's just going to be too hard to recoup that, you know? To get that audience back. Granted, it'll have a bigger audience than any game ever.
Problem is that people still play GTA 5 fine just now. They're still playing it daily, nightly. Like, GTA 5 hasn't really, like, declined in popularity. So there's going to be some chunk of people that are going to be like, oh, $100 for GTA, I'll just keep playing GTA 5.
Got a lot of normie friends that will buy a PS5 just for GTA 6.
Oh,
I know,
absolutely.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's when my prediction of all the PS5 Pros sell out is that GTA 6 is going to look the best with a PS5 Pro. So, dude, you're about to get millions of motherfuckers that just don't have any other system beyond what the GTA 5 did, and they're going to want the best thing for GTA 6, like, straight up. My other concern is that it's just going to keep getting delayed forever.
What, 6?
Yeah.
Like I said, I think even Steve's right. Like, there's a point where, like, the amount of delays are just going to, like, eat into people, and it's just going to start, like, pissing them off to the point where, like, they don't even care anymore.
I think that's already happened.
I mean, it kind of already has happened.
It's been 2 delays, dude.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we saw the first trailer for that game before Rebirth was out or some shit. Oh, no, was it 2024? It was 2024. Early 2024.
Something like that, yeah.
It was like January 2024. Me and Ted Kenny were at like a Tekken event or some shit.
Yeah.
And like the GTA trailer came out. It's like, what the hell?
It's gonna make a ton of money. It's going to
End of 2023.
It's gonna make more or less all the money in the world. They're just probably not gonna sell 200 million copies.
I think the idea is that less copies sold, more revenue earned.
Right.
Which is the in-game transactions.
Yeah.
The entire game is going to be built on a monetization system that is going to allow you to buy shit.
Yeah.
You know, in a way that that worked in GTA 5 will probably work even more and more expansively in GTA 6.
Yeah.
Like, the entire industry is sort of relying on that game to pick it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, the whole fucking industry. Because if it would be like, this game could help the sales of a Capcom game. GTA will help the sales of Square Enix games. GTA will help the sales of, like anything. Fucking Barbie's Horse Adventure. Anything. Like, all what it does is that it gets people turning on their PlayStations or buying PlayStations, being exposed to their online networks, their stores, where other games exist, and they're like, maybe I could also play this. Like, that is a big thing. It acts as like a rising tide, like, raises all ships type of shit, where it's like, there's so many more people in your ecosystem that have the ability to buy other games that it's just good for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
By just having one mega fucking game. It's a gateway game. Yeah, it absolutely is.
I do think I think too many people are kind of like hoping and relying on GTA 6 to like raise the whole industry up. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh man, I don't know, man. Like, it'll help. It's definitely going to help. But I mean, I don't think it's going to like suddenly people will be buying your niche genre game that they never have before because now they love all video games. It's like, no, there's going to be plenty of people that play GTA 6, and they're going to play GTA 6 for the next 10 years and nothing else. That's it.
It'll be a lot of them. Would it be the converse effect where if GTA 6 doesn't do well, the industry will feel it? Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Like Sony especially, like a huge part of PlayStation in general is riding on this. Like, dude, the fucking PS5 is selling fine, right? The system is selling fine, but the PS5 has a problem. Its attach rate is abysmal. It's like the worst it's almost ever has been.
Yeah.
An attach rate means that when you buy a PS5, how many games do you buy? Like, what do you buy with it? And people are just playing forever games. They're playing like Fortnite and shit like that. They're playing Minecraft. They're playing games that, like things like that, right? So
yeah.
the point of it is, yes, like if it comes out, if GTA comes out, which is a Sony exclusive game for a while, and it doesn't sell well, it will be bad.
I mean, it's gonna. Well, it's not a Sony exclusive. I think it's Sony Xbox still. It's coming to Xbox then. Sony
Is it?
Day one. Yeah.
I could have swore it was on PlayStation only.
No. That's coming to both. I'm pretty sure.
Confirm
right?
that, chat.
Am I crazy? I thought it was like I thought it was PlayStation and Xbox at the same time.
I could have swore it's Xbox too. Okay. I could have swore it was PlayStation only. PS5 and Xbox. All right. Shit. So PS5 Pro is definitely the console, the main one. It's just not PC. Yeah, I know that. This is really Lethal Weapon. You're right. I mean, this could be cool with voice acting and shit.
Yeah.
There's been a Ubisoft breach with a ransom on data. Jesus, they cannot catch a break.
Right.
Wow. I didn't hear about that. RPD, thank you. They cannot catch a fucking break. Parmesan, thanks for the 27 months.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
Jeez, dude.
You got billions of currency in Rainbow Six Siege. Ah.
How does Rainbow Six still do? Does that still, like,
Really well.
get a bunch of people playing it?
Yeah.
Like a shit ton? Yeah. Yoko Nomura. She doesn't miss. Friggin', I was playing Kingdom Hearts with Ripley.
So good, right?
Bro. Whoa. Just whoa. And yeah, straight up, dude, Kingdom Hearts is FF7 remake, Kingdom Hearts 2 is Rebirth. Straight up. Like, it's so funny, because even in Kingdom Hearts, they do the same shit, where it's such a grounded game, and when there's aerial enemies, he goes, "Bleh," and he, like, zips up to them, like, it's so weird. And I'm like, this is weird. And then the Kingdom Hearts 2 is all about air combat. It's the same shit. Like, Rebirth is, the Cloud is just Sora. Like,
right.
in the same way that Sora gets upgraded from Part 1 to Part 2, from KH1 to 2, it's the same shit. It's just way better.
Mm-hmm.
That one errant pixel down there.
Oh, yeah.
On its way, it was moving around. So part 3, okay, Kingdom Hearts 3? Hope not. Kingdom Hearts 3 combat felt to me like it didn't know what it wanted to be. They just gave you so many things to do. and then there were so many powerful attacks and stuff. It was just like it took a long time. Like it just felt like the game did not know what it wanted to be. I think the combat eventually got figured out or patched, but to me the combat felt kind of unfocused from the little bit of Kingdom Hearts 3 that I played. The DLC fixed it, I can imagine. Too many amusement. Yeah, the amusement ride attacks. Like, that shit just took too long and they were too powerful.
Yeah, it was just like over the top. It was like you could do a million billion things, but none of it felt satisfying.
Yeah.
I guess is one
Pretty
way to
much.
put it.
Granted, Kingdom Hearts doesn't have Teruki Endo working on it. Capcom dude. The combat for Monster Hunter and Remake and Rebirth, like they got a guy.
Yeah.
Square in that process of them making FF7 Remake and getting the project back from CyberConnect 2, Square poached like the lead super young Capcom combat guy. They literally poached his ass. He left Capcom for Square to make FF7 Remake and Rebirth combat, and he's also working on Part 3, so it's like, all right, they got a guy. And to be honest, the combat of Kingdom Hearts was not all designed holistically. Like, each game had huge gaps of time, not where they would know they would have sequels. You know?
Yeah.
That's what makes FF7 Remake Trilogy interesting. Where when they were making Part 1, they knew what Part 3 was going to be, so they'd either have to hold back on certain things to wait and have shit be available later, because this is what we're going to execute.
Yeah.
Like, this is where this is going to escalate. Game 1 we do this, Game 2 we do this, Game 3 it does this. Like, so that's a different thing in Kingdom Hearts' situation, where it's like, if Kingdom Hearts 3 combat wasn't the best, is that what Part 3's is going to be like? And it's like, I don't think so, because they knew what Part 3's combat was going to be like, likely from a very early design standpoint. This shit is really playing out like Lethal Weapon. I don't remember any parts of this game at all like this. Ah!